Hmm. A little late getting on, but I guess I'm gonna leave the stream the way it is because I can't really do. Try my phone and see if I can get into the studio and do it that way, but. I'm trying to see how you do this again. You used to be able to download this. Well, let me see if I can do it. Um, um, I'm just trying to. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, well, I guess I can't do it. I can't edit the stuff. Let me see what I was running anyways. It's 1.1. Let's give this a whirl. Well, we'll see. Well, let me see what I can do real quick. I'm just gonna grab my tablet. I think I can do something on that actually. Okay, let's see here. Get the old iPad Pro up. Got one of those new iPad Pros with the M2 processor. It's pretty fast. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's see if we can get this going. Okay, there's that. Come on. Right, let's turn that on. Okay, let's go like this. Try to edit this. We're gonna take this. Okay, well, that's not a big deal. So we'll take that, we'll copy that. Go there. Um, I got that. Bang, bang. Uh, how do we get rid of this shit over here? God, where's the chat? Okay, I'm trying to get rid of this. There we go. Not sure where the chat is, because I'm on an iPad, so I have no idea. The sidebar is just, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm here, and I don't know where the chat is, because apparently the chat is not where it should be. Let me see. Where's my phone? I know how to fix that problem. can do this. Alright. 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 I can't believe I'm getting this kind of a connection where... oh my god. It's one thing I like about these things. Is they're very, very nice. Their antennas are very nice. Which means I can get a really good signal. Alright. I'm not even in civilization right now. And I'm getting I'm getting better than, I'm almost getting 5G. Really good connection right now. Considering I'm not at home, where I have fiber, I'd say this is running pretty smooth. At first I wasn't going to bring it because I thought, you know, like, I'm going to be working. But then I thought about it and I was like, wait a minute, what about at nighttime when everybody's in bed? What am I going to do? Ooh. What are you doing? Come on, come on. Actually, this drone and the turret combination with this build is actually pretty nice. Almost makes you want to take it for a spin in the real world.
Entering safe area.
What's this? Okay, so they've taken some... Okay, cool. They took that back. Alright, where's my drink?
Hostile control point detected.
Yeah, no, I'm using a weird build. You know, one of those weird builds again. I like it, it's kind of fun. It's not like super DPS or anything like that. It's just fun to use. I'm just using the drone turret status effect type thing. Creeping death. Nothing spectacular. Just fun. Wow. The only problem I'm having right now is the TV that I'm on is quite a bit different than what I'm used to. Oh. Looks like I'm fighting more than... Okay, I got lots of armor on kill. I love that. This is so fun. Oh. A nice try. Almost forgot about my other buddy.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that whatsoever. Oh, I love creeping death. Oh shit, this guy's trying to... This guy's trying to... Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit. Speaking of bugs... Wasn't cool at all. Well, sometimes things have to be done. I don't wish that on anybody either, but you know, at the same time, if you're doing half-assed jobs on a game they're trying to bring sort of like back to life and give some new life to it, I mean, it is kind of a, you know, it is kind of a piss off. I mean, I can see the bugs. I can see the bugs. I've seen the bugs all week, actually, when I've been playing. Sometimes my gun won't shoot, and I'll get killed because my gun won't shoot. Sometimes, my skills don't work. When I really need them to work, they're noticing though, look at these two pieces that just dropped. Look at the rolls on them. They're very, very good rolls. So I don't know if it's just me and I'm lucky, or if they've actually made the drops better in the open world. They are getting much better.
Incoming hostiles detected.
And they're not perfect, but damn, like quite a few of those pieces are pretty good rolls. Like they're pretty good rolls on them, considering what I'm used to seeing. It looks like the open world's getting better drops. In the past week, I've gotten like dozens and dozens of god-rolled things out of the open world, which is not normal. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's what they intended to do, but now don't get me wrong, when you open up the boxes you still see purple, but I'm talking about like when you kill things, they've been dropping better stuff. Purple are really badly rolled.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Okay.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
See what I mean? Like they're not like your typical, you know, what you want kind of rolls, but look at the rolls on that. Like even both pieces, like look at those rolls. Those are very decent rolls for an open world drop. I obviously don't want them, but not those ones anyways. But there's nothing wrong with that roll. I'll take both of those pieces. They're decently rolled. I can probably do something with those. Oh, what's this? Oh, let me show that. Sorry, I have some of this. I have some of the. I've got all certain words get said. It will automatically, like, it'll show me what you're saying, but it won't show anybody else until I say yes. And I just looked down and noticed that you said something, so I put it up there. And I do that, and the reason why I do that is because I get a lot of those. The smaller channels, we tend to get, a lot of those stupid spammers in the chat that spam their porn shit. So I've had to put everything under review to stop it, and so far so good. So not only did I fight the control point, but I also fought a resource convoy at the same time with a build that's really nothing special, and it worked quite well actually. And yes, it is. So I think the biggest thing that and that's why you're seeing me play other games a lot more too. No, I wasn't really dedicated. Like, I love this game, and I do a lot of stuff for this game. But I am trying to branch out, because if this game dies, and this is the way I see it, you've got to think about this. And those other guys that are like Division 2 hardcore creators, what are they gonna do if the Division 2 dies? You gotta have a brain. You've got to think ahead. What else can I do? What other games can I play if this game dies? And that's why I am playing other games. Plus, I'm a gaming channel. I'm not a Division 2 channel. I've got to start acting like a gaming channel. These are the rotations of the games I'm going to be playing. Because you can't put your all of your coins on one spot and hope that it's always going to just pan out. It's not. Reality is it's not. Eventually this game is going to die. I don't know when, but eventually it's going to die, just like everything else does. And so you've got to look into the future now before that happens. Because, like I said, those channels that do nothing but Division 2 stuff are going to be very hard pressed if this game dies. Because if you can't log in, you can't make content. Right. Now, before I was rudely interrupted by a bunch of nooblets, yeah, so you gotta think ahead. You can't, yeah, I don't know. There's not much more I can say on that one. All I can say is you gotta look forward to. This game is going in a different direction. I think they're trying to correct it now. This game is kind of shifting in a way I don't like. And I don't think they intended to do that. So that's probably why some of these people have been shown the door. Because they want to keep it on track the way they wanted it to be originally. Which is the way we wanted it to be. The other thing that pissed me off, and I'm going to show you something. So, this is what pisses me off, okay? Let's start here. So we have our 4 targets, plus our main target, which is Stovepipe. And there's a reward that Stovepipe gives. Now, we go through the past targets, and I'm talking about all the way to the beginning. Every target, every main target's reward was something, either a skill, a new skill, or an exotic. This time, it's nothing but a cosmetic chess piece. And that really, really pissed me off. I was like, so you have to kill 4 targets over so many weeks, kill the 5th one, and all you get is a vest with bullets on it. Yay. Like, not impressed. Very, very upset about that, actually. Because this season will mark the first season that we haven't gotten any exotic or anything from killing the main target. This is the first season that we get denied something decent. So that's why you can see that I haven't done anything with this, because I refuse to fucking do it. It's trash. I'm pissed. And I know this because I have a couple friends that got the reward, and they told me it's just a cosmetic chess piece. It's not actually, it's not like a brand set or anything. Like, it's not an exotic, it's nothing. It's just a clothing item. Think about that. Do you know how much of a piss off that is? To do all that work for just that? Like, was it really worth it? Not really. To me, it's a waste of time. So yeah, that's why I haven't done any of the manhunt, and I won't be. You wanna give me trash like that? Then I'll give you it right back by not doing it. Yeah. So you won't see me running around with that chess piece on. Okay. I'm just... Normally you see me playing this a lot more than I know. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, you're right. There isn't, but there is, in a sense that somebody's going to attack that. Somebody's going to do something, and there's going to be the other side that's going to be like, what the hell? What's this? And then it's going to start. They need to be very careful on what they make in this game, because people will be all over it. Especially nowadays with people. Just so many people in the world are just so fucking sensitive. Like, I'm a what do you call it? My generation I'm a Zennial. So, I don't understand this fucking generation at all. Because in my generation, we didn't put up with that shit. If you put it this way, if you put this generation into our generation, like back when we were you know, back then, and you put the people that are in this generation, and you took them back in time to when we were younger, and we were now their age, we would have kicked the shit out of those kids. But yeah, no, heavier set characters, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know damn well there's going to be, somebody's going to attack that. Somebody's definitely going to attack that. Because that's just people. People do that, right? Well, that might be the end of the Division 2 right there. I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying because of what could come out of that. Somebody's going to be like, oh, so they're doing this, but they can't do, the big, they start fights for nothing. Stupid things. I don't understand. Like, the rolls are much better. I am happy with that. I am very happy with that. Now I want to give my 2 cents on what I think is going to happen. So, I believe that this game is going to have a fatal end when they release the specialization revamp is going to be a fatal mistake. It's going to completely break the game, and that's going to be it. Because I have a feeling that when they introduce the specialization revamp, which is, I don't know when it's coming out, so don't quote me on anything because I have no idea. All I know is it's still coming. I think that's going to be the moment the game gets broken. And then that's the end. Because remember, the specialization revamp is a major revamp. So, you know what's going to happen. Yeah, maybe they did. Maybe it is for the best, but I still think they're going to try to bring it out. If they did scrap it, it was probably a good idea because they probably, you know why they scrapped it? Because they knew with the team they have now, they can't do it. They don't have they just don't have the people, the knowledge. But to say it nicely, the people they have right now they're fucking dumb, okay? They're dumb. They know how to do some things, but they're dumb. They don't know how to, and it's not their fault. It's their parents' fault. But I mean, like what can you do? No, they don't understand this game. That's the problem, right? They probably played like, Sesame Street games or something. That's probably what they worked on before this. So I mean, that's probably the case too. I'm probably right. They probably did games like that, like Sesame Street. Hey guys, want to work on the Division 2? Okay, can we put Bert and Ernie in there? No, you can't. Okay, well, we'll still try. We have no idea what we're doing, but we're going to do it. Do 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 do. Come on. You know the theme song. I hope I don't get a copyright claim on that, because I was humming that song. Or like, yeah, copyright claim. Bert and Ernie. You said Bert and Ernie. They do that, and I'm gonna tell them to suck my balls. I'm sorry. I've had enough of that shit. It's just like, every time I turn around, like I was humming a song one day, and I didn't actually say it. Just, you know, I wasn't actually saying the lyrics, and the next thing I know, fucking copyright claim. Like, seriously, guys? Are we that fucking desperate these days?
Friendly combatants detected.
Copyright claim, copyright claim. Maybe I should do that every time. Like, it's pathetic. You know what really drives me nuts, though, is the fact that I pay for my music. I pay for my music. I should be allowed to fucking use it. Oh, it's the snitch. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hostile control point
Hold on, is
identified.
there something nearby? I'm gonna have to actually run down that way. That's a long run, but we're gonna do it. Do 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 do. How to get to Dairy Queen. Fatality. Well, that's what happens. So what I normally do is, if you see me streaming and I'm not talking, and it's very quiet and you just see me killing shit, it's probably because I'm listening to music, but I've got my microphone muted. Because I've had so many problems with that, with music playing in the background, and I just, next thing I know, it picks up like just like a half a second or something, and that's all it takes. Yeah, I'd wake up the next day and it'd be like, oh, I got an email. I got an email from YouTube. I'm from YouTube. And then it'd be like, copyright claim. There was a copyright claim on this video, and so let me explain to you what happens. So anybody, any company can do it too. And if you can prove them wrong, then that's great. So what happens is, when a copyright claim happens, basically, if you monetize that video, which I have done many times, they basically they get all of the money that if you were to generate a lot of money off that video, it all goes to them. They get all that money. You get nothing. You don't even get a portion. You get nothing. That becomes their video now. But you can delete it, and that's what I do. I'm like, if you're going to take over my video, then you're not getting anything from it, and I delete it. That's what I've done every time, too. I delete it. I'm just like, fuck you, you're not getting anything from this. You can suck a dick. You want to copyright claim that? No problem, I'll just delete that shit. No more fucking money for you.
No one can save you.
That's how you deal with that shit. I'm trying to get to this vendor, so I'm just running through these lunatics. Like right now, this is hilarious. So right now I'm at the cottage. Okay, and I'm getting like this super crazy fast connection. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. That's the part that makes me laugh. Dude. Where's this bitch? Do 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 do. No. No. What was the point of that? Oh. Yeah, there's a window. No, in here. You probably have nothing I want. It's probably all shit.
Agent, good to see you.
Well, what is this trash? Like, what is this trash? That's absolute garbage. So minus that, but I mean,
Nice doing business with you.
I don't want that. I've got a perfect version
Good
of that.
deal.
That's all I want. There you go. Garbage. I can get better rolls on the streets than what she's selling. Um, there was one video that I did fight and I did win. I did win one of my one of my counters because they claimed that there was a song playing at a certain point in the video So I actually pulled up the video they were talking about, and I actually went to that point, and I listened very carefully, and I didn't hear nothing. So as soon as I heard nothing from point A to point B, like they said, I appealed it and won, and I won because I highlighted that section and said, "You listen very carefully, you'll hear nothing." Boom. Denied. I bet you they didn't like that. But that's the only time um, other times it's been like, they catch just like a half a second of something. That's all they need is half a second, just enough to hear it. Some people get away with it because they don't notice it right away. Like there is content creators that I've seen, and I'm not mentioning names, but there is certain sections of songs that he's taking and putting into his intros, and I'm really surprised they don't bust him for it, because you know what I mean? You can tell by the intro song what song it's from, and they could easily identify that. So I don't know how he's been getting away with that, but they'll catch him eventually. They always do. For the ones that are getting away with it for the most part for a little while, they'll get away with it. Some people get away with it for a while. But then when the system starts to kick in and they start sniffing YouTube more often, they'll come across it. They'll catch it. And then they'll be like, copyright claim on whoever it is. Which would suck, because then that means they would have to make their intro totally different. What I don't understand though is when people make videos and they add like scenes from movies or something for like a split second, I'm surprised they don't bust them for that too. You know what I mean? Because I mean, technically, that's not theirs. Right? Right. Exactly. But they don't. Don't worry, that's coming too. We just got if you're from Canada, they just introduced a new bill called C11, which now gives the CRTC new powers to regulate content on platforms such as YouTube. Which means that, the stuff that you get away with on YouTube when you're like making videos, like for example, sometimes I swear. I shouldn't say sometimes, I do a lot, but sometimes I'm pretty good. It's only a couple things here and there. But if the powers are what I think they're going to be, I have to be very careful in swearing, because it means they're going to be more strict on those things, which is bullshit. It means we're turning into a communist country. Oh, this shit's still a mess, buddy. Stuff's still a mess. I think they fixed up the convoy thing. I don't seem to see any problems with it anymore, but there's a lot of other bugs that are happening right now. It's a mess right now. That's why I've been playing other games. Not that I don't like this game, it's just like the way I'm seeing it right now, until they fix it a little bit better. I went into the dark zone, and I'm telling you right now, I've been in the dark zone a couple of times. I was actually doing a lot of dark zone before this patch came out. But when they patched it to 17.3, I don't know what's going on in that dark zone, buddy. But some weird things are going on. Again.
Someday I'm gonna
Um, something's definitely not right though. This guy, I was fighting this guy and, yeah. He just came out of nowhere, right? Okay? Like, I don't even know how he got to where he did. And it's like all over the place. He was all over the place. He was warping like all over the place and, yeah. Couldn't hit the guy because he was warping all over the place. But what caught my attention was I was running, he was shooting at me, and I ran around here. So this is where I was. This is what I'm trying to get at. So I'm running like this, right? And the cover that I'm going for is completely covering my entire body. It's probably about 6 feet thick. Okay, so I run around it. I'm right here. So no longer am I in his line of sight, right? Because he's like right here. He's like right here. Okay? And the cover that I'm behind is like at least 5 to 6 feet thick. Okay, I'm completely out of his way and he's still hitting me. He's still hitting me. So I had to rewind the stream to see what happened. I slowed it down, I looked, I checked different angles. I was like, no. No, he had no line of sight on me. Like, I could understand if, you know, he was like right here and I was right where, you know, like right here where he can see me. But I was like completely gone. I was very frustrated. It was like a one and done type thing. I was like, alright, no, can't do it. Can't do it. Not if that shit's going down. That's not cool. I don't mind when we're playing, you know, when PvP is great and it's actually fun. You don't have to worry about that. But it seems like those days are gone. It's really hard to PvP now because you don't know what people are using. You just don't know. You don't know if the person you're fighting is actually good or what's going on. Like, because there's so many things that are so like suspicious sometimes when you look at when you go back and look, and when you stream, you get to see this stuff after you played. You can go back and watch it and see the things that you were like, okay, that's that. I knew something was weird there. It's kind of fun to actually go back and watch because then you get to see from a different kind of angle. You get to see from like a spectator's point of view, even though it's you playing. The stuff you weren't paying attention to, you get to see that. You're like, okay, that's how he got me. Okay, that's good. And then there'll be like another part where you'll be like, what just happened? The most annoying thing in the dark zone that I've noticed is when you're running away from somebody and it seems like their bullets are still hitting you when you're like long out of their sight. Like I'll be all the way around this corner, right? And we'll just say there's a wall right here. Okay, and I'm over here and I'm still getting hit and he's not even around the corner yet. Anyways, yeah. So, other than that, it's a fun game. I can't believe the connection I have right now, though. Like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and my connection's amazing. Now, obviously, it's not as good as my one at home, but, like, this is smooth. Smooth as hell. There's those okay. Oh, there's something she wasn't selling. Or at least I didn't see it unless I'm blind. I didn't see her with the orbit. Maybe I missed it. She's supposed to have the same stuff that has. Ouch. So, what's the deal on this, by the way? Where is it? Says it closes in 3 days. Does that mean you can't earn any more caches? I guess you can't. I'm assuming you can't get them anymore. So, what was the point? I don't get it. Is that just for... So, are they just leaving it open for another 3 days so that people that have caches can use them up? That's what I'm assuming, because there's no way in hell they're just going to leave that open. Doesn't make sense. Where's my thing here? Hold on. Okay, let's,
Incoming backup request.
Oh, look at that. I already had somebody come in here and do that. That's, yeah. That's awesome. Guaranteed it was somebody. It's probably somebody from the other band camp that came in here and did that. So if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, that would be much appreciated, and it would cancel out the troll that just did their thing. That'd be great. Apparently the troll's back. I wish I had the power to deal with that troll. To know who it is. I mean, if I really wanted to know, I could find out. But it would involve getting a hold of some friends. didn't give you any bonus there? Okay. That was a bit delayed too. Hold on a second. Whoops, I gotta go back for a minute. Gotta go back for a minute because I gotta check something. Let me do this. Well, see, I mentioned something a little bit earlier about a certain intro. It's funny how I got a certain thing that happened right after that. Okay, so let me just... What the... There it is. Alright. Ouch. Uh-oh. Did I do that? Did that right? Alright. Well, since we have a good connection, I'm going to be right back. And, yeah. Give me a second.